Hi, my name is Mark McCurdy, and in this video we're going to talk about why the upcoming deposition program shouldn't scare you at all. Curious? Then you better watch the rest of this video. Let's take advantage of Maryland's beautiful Atlantic Ocean playground to talk about the program and how to prepare. And along the way, I'll take any questions. Good golly, I already got a question. It says, Mark, great video, but listen, I've looked at the case file and it has a lot of counts in it. Are we supposed to prepare all the counts for this deposition program? Well, that's a really good question, and I'm glad you asked it, even if it was a little bit early on. No, you don't have to prepare every count. Let's go ahead and focus on the sexual harassment claim and the quid pro quo claims as we move forward. The rest we'll save for a later program. Now, to get back to our topic, let's talk about the program and how it works, how it starts out on the first day. We kick off at 9:30 with a hoot of a lecture. In this lecture or discussion, we'll talk about how to gather information at your deposition, highlight the importance of listening and following up, and even talk about the 4 roles you play when defending a deposition. The bulk of the day is what we call performance sessions, chances for everyone to take and defend the deposition of the 2 main witnesses. Our first day ends with a segment we call Lessons Learned, where we kind of relax and talk about the day together and highlight the best skills that we picked up during the afternoon. We'll also answer any questions you might have about the next day's performance sessions. Day 2 starts a bit early, and hopefully you won't be too tired. We'll begin with talking about the skill involved in turning the learning we've gotten into short sound bites, biting admissions that you can use in your motions and at trial. We'll have another run at the witnesses in the session that follows so we can hone our information gathering skills and make sure we have what we need to pin the witness down in the afternoon session. Then we'll have a working lunch and a brainstorming session for the afternoon. These brainstorming sessions can be a real lifesaver, so come to them, prepare to contribute, and help us prove a theory. The theory is that all of us together are smarter than any one of us alone. After the brainstorming sessions, we'll unleash you on the witnesses and finish out the program with a final performance workshop where you can attack the witnesses and see what admissions you can get out of them. Now, don't sweat this final performance session. It'll go really, really fast. In fact, if you come into that workshop thinking you only have 5 or 10 minutes worth of questions, that'll be about right, because time will be running rapidly, kind of like sand through an hourglass. After we get those admissions, we'll meet one more time for a closing and discuss everything we've learned about the deposition process, which by then you will have completely mastered. Our day will wrap up no later than 4:15, and by that time you'll have a complete understanding of the deposition process. Let's start to wrap things up by talking about how you can get ready for the program so that you can win a trophy, but not this one, it's not mine. The first thing you want to do to prepare is to read over the program agenda. It's chock filled with information and topics that'll help you at the deposition. It also shows you how, before we ask you to do anything, we'll have a group lecture and discussion highlighting the involved skill. Second, review the case file. Pay attention to the pleadings, look over the exhibits, and become the master of your witness statements. Third, and finally, think about your deposition questions. Rough out some topics that you want to cover. After all, you know your witness's side of the story, but what is the other side's version? That's what we need to use the deposition to learn. So follow these steps and come to the program ready to learn and have a good time. Well, that's all I got for you. I'm Mark McCurdy. This is beautiful Ocean City, Maryland. I look forward to seeing you in Dallas.
Figures, they left, now he's moving.
Day 2 begins a bit early, so hopefully you won't be too tired. Oh, that was terrible.